What is good, Cardano fam, ADA gang? We have lots of exciting updates to unpack today, so hit that subscribe, hit that like. Reading about SUI, it's good to see George's work come to life. They deserve great success in the space, says Charles Hoskinson. And Matteo, UX designer and ambassador for SUI Network, says, thanks for the kind words, Charles Hoskinson. So great to see support for Charles and Cardano from other networks, and we're going to see some more as well. Great to see collaboration. Breaking. Charles Hoskinson considers Polkadot extended family. Gavin Wood is a brilliant protocol designer. We've learned a lot from him. Cardano and Polkadot are friends forever. Great to see this, and this, for context, goes back to a few replies. Polkadot Leader says, we need to form a substantial partnership with Cardano. The two best DAOs in the world need to band together to make an impact. Interested in hearing ideas on this from both communities, and that's where we saw Charles reply with a very positive sentiment towards Polkadot and Gavin. Fantastic. And it continues. Polkadot Leader replied saying, thanks for responding. If there you have any ideas on how we can further collaborate, I would love to help support that initiative. To which Charles said, Cardano has a government now. Take an active role in the conversations, join Intersect, and make friends with your local D-Rep. And guys, again, this is a fantastic era for decentralized governance. And I also messaged Polkadot Leader to see how I can help facilitate conversations and whatnot, because I'm also a big supporter of Polkadot. I like DOT. I have it staked since 2021. So let me know if you guys are from the Polkadot community. Definitely looking forward to bridging the gap between more and more networks. What a fantastic initiative that would be. Crypto Lifer. This guy has over 72K subscribers. So again, while people troll, there's always going to be positive support, and we're going to see some zesty drama later. But Crypto Lifer says, I got some Nike. I really like Charles Hoskinson. I like Cardano ADA. Keeps it simple, right? Nice and simple in the stream. So shout out to Crypto Lifer for giving a shout out to Cardano ADA and Nike, we know he's a good pig. We missed this one, not too old. It's your favorite time of the week, Essential Cardano Development Update Time from IOG. Check out this week's highlight and get the lowdown on the core technology, wallets and services, smart contracts, and scaling and governance developments. So great to see this, guys. We're going to jump right into a few of the posts. Core technology. The Consensus team established a baseline for Consensus QTA, guiding sync performance goals with networking on Genesis improvements. UTXO HD was successfully rebased on main with all tests passing. The team also enhanced the robustness and security of the Consensus layer. Smart contracts. Plutus team revamped the Using Plutus TX section of the user guide and submitted 2 CIPs on built-in arrays and maps. Furthermore, scaling. The Hydra team made significant progress on incremental comets, Block Frost integration, Raft networking, and transition to Cardano node 9.2.0. Meanwhile, the Mithril team advanced decentralizing signature orchestration, advanced transaction certification on release mainnet, and prepared for node 9.2.1. Voltaire. The Intersect team has started annual members meetings with the first AMM in Tokyo. 6 AMMs and a special online town hall are planned for October, featuring receptions, a vision for 2025, retrospectives, elections, and networking opportunities. You can register now. Catalyst. The Catalyst team hosted Town Hall 177, and Fund 13 proposal submissions are open until October 10th. I believe the finalizing of those drafts will be a week later. So guys, you have until October 10th to submit ideas as part of Catalyst 13. Voting threshold was lowered to 25 ADA. Voter registration starts the second week of October. It's live, guys. The team continues to development on Hermes and Catalyst Voices. Finally, education before we get into the drama. The education team is preparing for the next Cardano Days event in Spain on October 19th. Registration is open now. They're also attending the Cardano Constitution event in Oslo, Norway this week. And let's dive into the drama. And guys, if you want to read more You can read a comprehensive report straight on essentialcardano.io. I linked everything below if you guys want to read the complete article. But let's jump right into the article. None other than Max Kaiser, the one and only Bitcoin maximalist, predicts a 90% drop for ADA against Bitcoin, basically going to zero. Now, I also replied, and need I say more? So I got blocked today by Max Kaiser. I think that's kind of an achievement. I think achievement unlocked. I'm not angry. So I said, oh look, another Bitcoin maxi, what's new? Immediate block. I got instantly blocked. So it looks like others have been getting blocked as well. It's a rite of passage. So I said, let's go, champ. So at this rate, I guess Max Kaiser is just going to block anyone and anything under the sun. It is what it is. So at the end of the day, let me know what you guys think. He's saying 90% it's going to go down. Tons of people are turning towards a positive sentiment. I think, guys, we talk about trajectory. We talk about philosophy, psychology. I think as we approach altcoin season, getting ready to catapult, we're going to see Bitcoin maximalists such as Max Kaiser and many of the likes start to go crazy, start to lose their mind. So leave this and consider this as another metric in your pocket as an indicator of altcoin season around the corner. Let's finish off with one more zesty thing. So Bankless talks Cardano, and we have a few kind of interesting conversations. Oh, I still have Ryan blocked. Should I unblock? Let me know in the comments, guys. So Ryan describes Cardano's strong decentralization properties and again requests Charles Hoskinson to rejoin the podcast. Let's go ahead. We'll unblock him for the sake of, because they've changed their tone a little bit. A little bit. It's still a little bit ignorant, but let's play this clip for context, shall we?
I think Cardano is a funny emergent property of the modern internet when you mix it with cryptocurrency.
Yeah, I guess my take on it is I would love to have Charles on the podcast, and I don't know why he won't come on the podcast.
That'd be great.
It's weird. Every time we just try to do that, he will splice together clips of like us just like edited to like saying bad things about Cardano, and like a lot of people think these things.
There's one time I was on a podcast and somebody else's podcast without you, Ryan. I called Cardano a scam.
Well, thanks, David.
Yeah, so part of that's on me.
I just think it's an opportunity for Charles to just be like, if David's saying it or if people are saying it, right?
Bro, if you call Cardano a scam, like, why do we just have to call it a scam? Why can't you just shut up? How about that? Oh, part of that's on me. I called it a scam. I haven't even called Solana a scam. I don't even think I've called Solana a scam. I keep saying, guys, like BizDev, like Pump.fun, like, oh my goodness. Now, if I'm not mistaken, before we let this play out, I'm pretty sure Charles Hoskinson on YouTube invited them to Vegas and said he would compensate their tickets. And I don't think they took him up on that offer.
People are
address
saying
it.
People are saying it.
Come on and talk about it. I mean, like, there's not a gotcha question, so it always reverts to like something we did in the past that's unfavorable. And like, I don't know. I would just love to just do a reset and have Charles on. I do think Cardano has some interesting properties, specifically with respect to like the distribution of ADA.
Commitment to decentralization. Yeah,
it's super distributed, and there's like an active live staking community, and it's actually a lot more decentralized, quote unquote, than I think a lot of people give you credit for. I'm still waiting to see the emergence of applications on top of it, and like those are coming, TM. But like the decentralization properties of Cardano are actually like a lot better than a lot of chains. So maybe we could clip that and send that to Charles, see if that helps.
And while we're at,
it almost seems like Altcoin Daily is like containing their laughter. They're trying to like keep their composure, but it doesn't take more than, guys, like, even when I didn't know anything about Cardano, it was evident to me that the staking was something else. It was evident to me that the staking was next gen. It was evident to me that the UX of the staking was built a little different, very fluid. That's the best they can do. I mean, at least, like, you know what? Give them the credit, you know? And maybe they're noticing that Raul Paul is changing his tone. Maybe they're noticing that Sheldon from Crypto Banter is focused on Cardano. Maybe they're noticing that people who typically threw shade at Cardano are looking at it a little bit more objectively. But I mean, what do you expect? Like, I mean, if you call Cardano a scam, then like at least come out, maybe make a little bit more informed statement. But, you know, I'll give them that. At least, you know, I'm going to make sure I don't have them blocked. They're not. So at least that they're giving it a chance. And everyone deserves a second chance. Everyone makes mistakes. So why not? Why not, you know? As long as it's going to be objective and not like a straight ad hominem attack on character. Because we've seen the likes of those Voldemorts and they can't even make objective arguments. They can't have civil discourse. So why not?
At it, you know, obviously collabing, talking, that'd be the best option. But David, any possibility you want to do a fight, karate combat style fight with Charles Hoskinson after
Oh, there you go.
So I'm doing this karate combat fight with Kane Warwick because I was almost going to do a karate combat fight with Nick Carter, and then like 2 weeks before that fight with Nick Carter, broke my rib, and then I had all of this like 2 months of training that I was like, well, like what did I do for the last 2 months? I'm just not going to do anything with this. Nick had already scheduled his fight, and so I reached out to Kane Warwick, saying, "Hey, like Kane, let me bookend my whole like karate."
I have no clue who these guys are. Now, in regards to what Rob said, because there's some OG names, right? We saw Rob from Digital Asset News say that many projects he held were shady and went to zero. But he said that he held Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano, and XRP since 2017. You see, that's a stark difference from people who are just like, kind of just being comical. Also, why are we even entertaining the idea of fighting Charles Hoskinson? In what world are these guys living in that even the idea... come on, Altcoin Daily, man. Why would they fight? Why would Charles go in the ring, bro? Why would he go in the ring? He's fine, bro. He's made his money. Why would he go in the ring? That's something for KOLs. That's something for amongst you too. That's something where you will fight him and he will fight him. Come on now. Have some respect for the founders. I would never say, me, Angry Crypto, I'm going to go fight Anatoly in the ring. I'm going to go fight Vitalik in the ring. Have some common sense.
Combat thing, let's fight it permissionless. He accepted. That's happening in like 10 days. And then my plan has always been to like stop and go back to what I normally do, which is like climb mountains and like do, you know, PvE stuff. And
Just
so
one more fight, David. This is a very long way of saying yes.
I do not want to just one more fight my way into just one more fight. So that.
I will say this. I wouldn't do it, but all I will say, you know what? I gotta have restraint and we gotta be meek. But I would KO anyone in that ring. That's it. I would KO anyone in that ring. From Voldemort to Bankless, you name it. I won't go into my regimen and what I do daily, but I would just say that. Now let's finish off with price prediction. Oh man, it's so cringe when I hear them like entertaining the idea of fighting people in the ring like founders. Like, have some respect, bro. Have some respect. It's just a stupid question. Obviously, this is a clip, so take it with a grain of salt. Let's just finish off with this. Like, let's just do the takeaway of at least Bankless is open to have a reevaluation of Cardano. And, you know, let's give them that. Let's give them the benefit of the doubt. And let's just hope that they have the best interest and are willing to take another look at Cardano. You know? So let's just take it as a W. Now, in the case of Max Kaiser, no, nothing can help him. You know, I'm still blocked by this guy. And it's okay. I'd rather just stay blocked because it's just nonsense. The Bitcoin maximalists just do ad hominem attacks. They call Ethereum a scam. They say XRP is a scam. They say Cardano is a scam. And the irony is that with programmability and smart contracts with Ethereum, they start copying stuff like NFTs and the runes and the ordinals, and they still call it a scam. So joke's on them. Please I want to stay blocked, and I'll block you back in return. So let's just keep the block going on, you know what I'm saying? So I think that the price, guys, it's going to continue to go sideways like this. I don't think that we're going to get this crazy October. Now, I know Investing Bros said that it's going to head towards 50 cents. If we break out, we could go $1 in November, December. But I think that it's going to still be a little jittery. I don't think that we're going to go towards like massive, crazy pumps. But if we do go beneath like that 33 cent, it's a fantastic buying window in my opinion. 25 cent to 33 cent, great buying window. And I think that we have a lot of exciting things ahead of us. We have Binance CEO Richard, Cardano Summit. We got Midnight Network Q1 with its launch. We have a lot of exciting things coming up. We have Laos. We have a lot of performance improvements coming to Cardano to increase its throughput, increase its TPS and whatnot. So I think that we are ready with a rock solid bedrock foundation with narrative, treasury, and a strong community. At the end of the day, if anyone says, oh, Cardano's cult, that's a compliment. You cannot spell culture without cult. Any project without a strong, passionate community is basically done. And Cardano has community. And the fact that people are talking about it, it's living rent-free in Max Kaiser's mind. Bankless is open to take another look at it. That is key. That is great. It's great that Cardano is in the conversation of people, whether it's supporters or haters. So I think that, guys, a long-term price, it's hard to predict what will happen short-term, but I think long-term, we will still balloon and go past $3, $5, $7 very easily. I see some crazy price predictions in the double digits, but I think that we can easily conservatively price prediction past that $5 to $7 mark. It's very light work because at the end of the day, we did not have a bustling ecosystem the way that we did now, and it's just a matter of time. Cycles are the cycles, and I think the narratives and everything else is the garnish and the icing to the cake. But let me know what you guys think. Will we surpass like $5, $7 for price? And what's your take on Bankless? Should Charles Hoskinson do another interview with Bankless? What do you think about Max Kaiser basically being retaliatory and he can't handle anything, just block, 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 block? And finally, what do you think about Polkadot? Do you like Polkadot? Do you think that Cardano, Polkadot, we should do something with partner chain with Polkadot? I think why not? I think it's possible. I do like Polkadot. I do like the way that they're rolling. And they tipped their hat off to us when we went ahead with the Chang hard fork and burning of the Genesis keys. So I think that there is some sort of meaningful collaboration that can happen there. But let me know your thoughts. Hit that subscribe, hit that like. I'll see you in the next Angry Crypto Show.